Good evening, Commissioners. I'm Chantal Power, Contract Planner from Inner West Consulting Group. The item before you is PZ-24-530-04, a special use permit to allow a mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility within the parking area of a developed commercial site located at 921 Ventura Boulevard. A request has been made by the applicant, Yukon Group, on behalf of AT&T Wireless to install a 50-foot tall mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility at the project site in order to fill a gap in coverage left by the removal of an existing wireless facility located near the intersection of Highway 101 and Vineyard Avenue. Service will be enhanced for the area surrounding the north and south sides of Highway 101 between East Vineyard Avenue and North Rose Avenue. The project site is located on the northeast corner of Alvarado Street and Ventura Boulevard north of Highway 101 and is comprised of two developed commercial parcels. One 41,382 square foot or 0.96 acre parcel is currently occupied by a 14,582 square foot multi-tenant commercial building where the mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility will be located. The tenants consist of a paint retailer, flooring retailer, and furniture outlet. The second parcel to the west consists of a 35,183 square foot or 0.81 acre parcel within the C2 PD zone, developed with a 21,143 square foot building occupied by a furniture outlet. The two parcels share access and parking with points of access from both Ventura Boulevard and Alvarado Street. The mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility will be located in the parking lot behind the existing multi-tenant commercial building. The photo on the top depicts the existing conditions of the project site as viewed from Highway 101 looking northeast. The middle photo depicts the existing conditions of the project site as viewed from Alvarado Street looking east. And the photo on the bottom depicts Highway 101 as viewed from the project site looking south. The photos depict the project site as being located in a highly urbanized area with many existing trees and utility poles. The project site is located in the Commercial General Planned Development Zoning District and the Commercial General Land Use District and is occupied by existing commercial retail uses. The adjacent properties to the north are located in the high-rise multifamily planned development zone and the residential medium-high land use district and is occupied by existing multifamily residential uses. Highway 101 is a designated scenic highway located to the south of the project site. The adjacent area to the east of the project site is located in the mobile home Planned Development Zoning District and Mobile Home Park Land Use District and is occupied by an existing mobile home park. The adjacent areas to the west and across Alvarado Street are located in the Commercial General Planned Development Zoning District and the Commercial General Land Use District and are developed with existing commercial retail uses. As noted in the previous slide, the project site has a zoning designation of Commercial General Planned Development and a General Plan Land Use designation of Commercial General and is surrounded by a variety of commercial and residential land uses as well as a designated scenic highway. The applicant has submitted an application for a mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility to fill a gap in coverage left by the removal of another wireless communications facility in the vicinity. Once installation is complete, the mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility will replace a recently approved temporary wireless communications facility and will provide lasting coverage to the community. The simulation in the top left corner illustrates existing coverage in the area shown in green and the potential lack of coverage without the installation of the proposed mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility shown in yellow. The simulation in the bottom left corner illustrates existing coverage in the area with the addition of the mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility shown in green, while the simulation on the right shows the standalone coverage of the proposed mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility, shown in green. The illustration in the top left corner shows the proposed location of the mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility, while the bottom two illustrations show aerial views of the proposed stealth tower and equipment enclosure, and the overhead view of the antenna arrays is shown on the right. The photo simulation and illustration on this slide depict the stealthing techniques incorporated into the design. The trunk of the tree will be covered in faux bark to resemble that of a eucalyptus tree. The eucalyptus tree branches will extend from the trunk between the 14-foot height level and the 50-foot height level, while the equipment will be disguised within the eucalyptus tree branches that are filled with faux leaves, as well as the equipment being further disguised through paint and antenna socks. The ancillary equipment and tower will be constructed within an equipment enclosure screened by an 8-foot chain link fence with white color privacy slats to match the adjacent building. Additionally, conditions of approval numbers 32 through 36 and condition number 55 will be applied to the project, requiring the disguise of the tower as a stealth mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility. Staff has determined that the project is exempt from the requirements of CEQA in accordance with Section 15303 of the CEQA guidelines for projects involving the construction or conversion of small structures. In order to apply the Class 3 exemption, a determination must be made that the project is not subject to an exception pursuant to Section 15300.2. Section 15300.2d of the CEQA guidelines states that a categorical exemption shall not be used for a project which may result in damage to scenic resources, including but not limited to trees, historic buildings, rock outcroppings, or similar resources within a highway officially designated as a state scenic highway. While the project is located within the vicinity of a designated scenic highway, this section of Highway 101 traverses a highly urbanized area, and there are no scenic resources such as historically significant trees, buildings, or rock outcroppings visible from this section of the highway. Furthermore, the project will be designed as a stealth mono-eucalyptus wireless communications facility, and for these reasons, staff has determined that the project would not result in an exception to the Class 3 exemption. Based on the project analysis and findings of fact, staff recommends that the Planning Commission find the project exempt from environmental review pursuant to the California Environmental Quality Act CEQA guidelines, Section 15303, and adopt a resolution approving planning and zoning permit number 24-530-04, a special use permit wireless, subject to certain findings and conditions.